Hello, my name is Terry. This video is a composite of 5 separate ghost hunts that occurred at the Tri-County Truck Stop over several different years. The first clip was recorded by Greg Myers down in the cellar. It's of a female EVP saying, "Help us." This will follow a long pattern of voices at Tri-County saying, "Help, help me," or "Help us." The following photo was taken on the second floor. I captured this one myself with my digital still camera. If you look where the wall meets the ceiling rafters on the left side of the photo, there's a light of unknown origin, a blue, bright light. This is not a dust orb. You can see actual dust orbs within the photo, those pale, opaque, white spheres. This light is actually so bright that you can't see through it. This object is actually emitting its own light. The following two photos were taken by a group member whom I haven't identified yet. In the first one, taken in the cellar, an unexplained purple light occurred. In the second photo they captured, if you'll look carefully at the stairway, and I'll provide a zoom photo, there's a hollow outlined human figure standing toward the top of the steps. You won't see anything inside of it, just the outline of a human shape. During this investigation in the cellar, we encountered one dramatic cold spot that dropped the temperature from 65 degrees down to 60.1 degrees in an incredibly short period of time. Another freakish event was when I was looking through my camcorder's viewfinder. It registers how many minutes of battery power are left, when immediately 23 minutes of power disappeared from the reserve of the battery. The following clips were recorded during our March 23rd Ghost Hunt 2013. In the following clip, a loud crashing sound was recorded. If you'll look at the video, you'll see actual debris falling from the ceiling. Whatever the impact was overhead was so powerful that it actually dislodged debris from the ceiling on this poured concrete floor. When I went upstairs to investigate what had fallen over, all the people upstairs had reported they'd heard the sound, but nothing had fallen over, and they couldn't identify where the sound came from.
Everybody okay?
What was that?
Anybody get hurt? Everybody okay?
What was that?
Anybody get hurt? Everybody okay?
What was that?
Anybody get hurt?
The next clip contains an EVP voice saying, "Help me." Again, this is following the traditional pattern of Tri-County of voices asking for help. The following clips were recorded on our June 29th, 2013 ghost hunt at Tri-County. The following clip was recorded upstairs. The PSB-7 ghost box can be heard running in the background. It's very discernible in that it's sweeping through radio frequencies. These devices were controversial when first introduced, but we've been working with them for several years and have come to some conclusions about them. It's true that these sweeping radio frequencies will produce random gibberish words, but you can't dismiss them because of what they're doing in clips like this. It's saying, "Help me," the exact same phrase genuine EVP voices are caught saying in the exact same location. If these were just producing random gibberish, it wouldn't be mimicking authentic EVPs by saying the exact same thing. Apparently, these entities have the ability to manipulate these devices to speak through them. While it's true that there are some things that will come through that are non-paranormal and just remnants of fractional words sliced up and reassembled, you can't deny the fact that it also is producing genuine speech. While down in the cellar, several people noticed that something was attempting to open the heavy steel doors that are locked to the outside. They lay horizontally, and there's a steep concrete poured shaft going down into the cellar.
That door, it didn't sound like somebody from the outside trying to get in. It sounded like somebody from the inside trying to get out.
Moments later, the sounds of something outside or inside trying to get out, as the one woman inferred, could be heard pushing on these steel doors.
That's the door at the top of the there.
While this was going on, I immediately ran upstairs and ran to the back of the building. I found the doors still locked, but there was no one within view anywhere in any direction. There was no way anyone could have gotten away without having been seen. The bar area at Tri-County is particularly haunted. While we're there, we frequently pretend to be irritating customers. One of the people at the bar was joking around with the entity, saying, "Kiss my grits," as a joke. If you listen carefully, a female voice saying, "I'm sorry," can clearly be heard. You can clearly discern that this is not a human voice.
Honey, kiss my grits.
Coffee, please.
You need to wipe the counter off over here.
The following clips are from the March 29th, 2014 ghost hunt. While we were all seated around the bar area, we heard a strange sound. While we were all debating where the sound came from, this bizarre EVP voice, it's clearly a non-human voice, saying, "That's where it was," speaks up.
I thought the sound came from down there.
No,
It came from over
first one
there.
came from right here.
Yeah, and it came from like over there. I thought it was one of you guys at first.
Here.
Yeah, and it came from like over there.
Here.
Yeah, and it came from like over there.
Here.
Yeah, and it came from like over there.
The following clip was recorded in the cellar. You'll see an EMF meter going off in the darkness, the lights flashing, detecting the presence of EMF fields. But what's of more importance is a male voice, an EVP. This voice is of a man screaming. These are very common at Tri-County. The voices of both men and women screaming, but they're never heard with the human ear. They're only recorded on the video. The following clip contains a female EVP voice attempting to speak, but I can't quite make out what's being said.
Are you a different person?
following clips were recorded on June 28th, 2014. The following clip was recorded upstairs. It's of a female EVP voice saying the name Lisa. There was no one named Lisa present during this investigation. The following clip was recorded in the cellar. This one is of a male voice screaming. Again, this was never heard by anyone and was only captured on the playback of the recording. The following clip was recorded in the cellar. While the EMF lights are going off, you'll hear a male EVP voice speak up, and it's saying, "Help us."
There is light coming in from the top of the door, and it's hitting the floor. I don't think it's a second.
This scene was recorded upstairs. Several members of the group heard this while it was going on. The sound of footsteps walking across the concrete floor can clearly be heard.
Did you hear that?
From time to time, you'll capture an entity using bad language, like in this following clip. People being touched and scratched at Tri-County is a fairly common occurrence. During this particular investigation, while I had packed up for the night and had gotten into my car to leave for the night, something scratched me on the leg, and I took these two photos of it.